What's up, folks? Honey's Morning Update. February 10th, we have another down day. So we've kind of been in this foreshadow of drop. These highs are just not making new highs. Again, a lot of consolidation, in the 75, 70 area, right in here in the 40s. Yeah, 32, 24. So a lot of volume has traded in here. Today's over under is obviously 98 here. That's going to be a big level. We get above that, we should probably go back into maybe the 2025 or maybe the 30-35 area. As of now, it's sad. We are below yesterday's low. If we open below yesterday's low, that is bearish. So it's kind of an interesting market structure today, and we are also heading into the zone of death. So this has been a huge level, this 40 level down to 27 has really kind of been something that we've, obviously because I haven't marked. And below that, look, we're going to get back into the 50, the POC at 39.69, and your 200-day at 39.53. Now, I'm not saying we get down to the 53 level today, but this is no bueno. So maybe we come down and test this, this 50 level, 49.50, and then head back. I'll see if I'm curious to see if they defend this 40 level. Sometimes we'll have an overnight down cash and then we'll rip up. So we could open low. Now, it could be a gap and go where we open up low, come back, fill the SPX gap and the cash gap, and then come back down. Or we come back down, hit the gap and go, and just and continue to go higher. I don't know. Time will tell. Here's your daily. So your 50 and your trend line are just about the same. So that's a 39.83 level. As you can tell, so here's your trend line. We popped up that one time, rejected, came down. We've been well over it. You've had your golden cross. Everybody's on the bullish side, and now we're heading down. So we'll see how this gets defended. I don't know how this shapes up. This trend line's been rejected on the weekly so far. We'll see how today ends, but that's kind of an interesting to me that we've had a spike through, a spike through, and a spike through, and a rejection of that trend line for multiple weeks at a time. So it'll be interesting to see where we're at with that. Pivot 115 again. I'm more than 98. But that 60, look at that. So that S1's already held. So, this is why we put these pivots on because they work. 40.23 is your S2, 41.15, and then 41.52. So look at that one's right on top of that 08 level, 07, 08. Anyway, so we'll see if this S1 holds and we revert back. Again, we've got another hour and a half before the cash open. Euro, again, you had your spike above that 110 mark to 103. Now we're down and we lost the 7 handles, so now we're on the 6 handle, so 106.8. So this is kind of, as I said, if this comes down, it's going to put pressure on SPX. Your SPX 200 days at the 66, 39.66, and here's that trend line. That kind of coincides with that 50, but you're really more of 39.50. Again, I don't think we see that today unless UMISH is crazy. But on a wider, you have 2 attempts to get to this cash gap that failed. So you went boom, boom, and then we dropped. So that's going to be a real big level. That 56 to 64, 41.56 is going to be an interesting level for SPX. So bulls are really, the fact that they couldn't fill that gap and it stopped short twice, that's a huge rejection right there. So something to keep an eye out on. Economic calendar, we have UMISH today, so we'll see if sometimes that's a market mover, sometimes it's not. But it could definitely be. Waller speaks at 12:30. I don't know, what he'll say. Federal budget balance at 2 p.m. We'll keep an eye on that as well. That could move. I don't know. And then I don't know why Harker speaks at 4 p.m. He's probably going to be the one that ruins everybody's weekend by saying something after the market closes. Anyway, so that's what we got today. Be careful. This market's been very tough to negotiate. I know a lot of people that have had problems, veteran traders who are having problems with indicators and stuff like that, and things just aren't kind of working out. They don't make sense. They're not working as they have been. So I don't know if we're seeing a shift in market structure or just kind of wonky price action right now. So just, again, stay safe. Size down if you don't know, or don't trade. Cash is a trade. So anyway, happy Friday, and I'll be in the room all day.